from Joe IA Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hutchison. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down.
And this team talked all week, man, about creating relief and something good happening early for this offense. Like, we know we're on the two-game skid, but we're not that far away from being 2-0 or being more competitive. And so they wanted to start fast. So going 3 and out, man, you can feel it. It just takes a little bit of life out of this squad. This defense is going to have to come out, set the tone early for them.
Inside, it's Miller. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one.
Maybe a crease. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's reeled in. It's Booth. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the Bulldogs will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Breaks into the open. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Allen. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense changing the play. Oh, better look out. Got enough for the first. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People try to catch him. They didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Hutchinson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The sure hands, it's Hutchinson, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
The Hilltoppers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Azira. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Allen. Maybe some room here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Get it out on the screen. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
The Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready? 180. Go.
The give is to Miller. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Wilkerson. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. He'll take a shot. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
So now it's second and long. Looking for space, it's Brooks. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. He got it right inside the pylon. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Running inside. It's Allen. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a crease. It's Brooks. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Let it go. Right back to it. Turning it on. Powers through. He's at the top, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running it to the right. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hutchinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Off play action. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Allen. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on 1st down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Throws to the wideout. This time on target. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 7 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's LSU not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. They'll move the tight end. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Finley.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They've built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brooks. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Booth. And they're able to make the tackle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Makes the grab. It's Humphreys. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Gonna run it. It's Allen. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. To the air on 2nd down. And the timing just a hair off. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He's got it on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Wants to throw. It's Baker. It's complete to the right. Spin, still running. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Brooks. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Second down, he'll throw it. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the pummeling has started. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense, ready to start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
And, man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Running inside, it's Allen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Got a little grass. Picks up the first down. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
The Hilltoppers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Hilltoppers have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Caught on the sideline. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
They'll try to run for it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The deficit is huge, this one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting... side kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Send the tight end in motion. The give as they work on that clock. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He is in. Touchdown Bulldog.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point is good. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards, another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the second half, you've built yourself a deficit. I wonder how many more runs they got in him. They got to open this passing attack up and make some big plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The run inside. It's Allen. There's a crease. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Running through contact. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they did tack on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.